Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. It's been quite a while since I've been here and recorded a video for you. It's been probably about 5 weeks, maybe 6, because I needed some time for myself and there were some weeks where the business really stressed me out, beside other things. So now I'm trying to get back into the rhythm. For now, I want to try to keep on uploading every 2 weeks. And let's see how this will work. Otherwise, I will stay on a break for all the other social media platforms. Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, whatever's out there. Because I think it's a waste of time. So instead, I'm here. I will show you what I'm up to on my channel, and if you want to follow me along, you can find me here. But that's going to be it for a while. Today's Monday, so I'm starting into another work week. It's already in the evening, and there's nothing really that I want to share or that I can share with you today, because I'm going to fine edit the vlog that I will post before this one. So I want to finish that one so that it will be available on the coming weekend when I'm on my way back to Germany again. The past few weeks I have been pondering how to keep on going and how to run my business in the next few months, next year, we will see. But I will make some changes. Also because I'm quite unhappy on how Etsy is developing and about their decisions. I've already noted it down in my Shopify shop that I will transfer all my products to my own Shopify shop. I will leave Etsy by the end of this year. Just because I'm so dissatisfied and frustrated with how they communicate, how they make their decisions, and I'm not willing to give them any money anymore. So I will be closing my shops. That means I will remove all the remaining jewelry from that platform. I will remove my digital downloads. You will still be able to find them in my Shopify shop. And also I will remove all my glass bead products. I'm not quite sure about the brass supplies yet, whether I will keep on having them. It would probably be best just because I recommend certain products in my digital downloads and then it's easier for you to get them. But I'm still thinking about it, how to go about it. The good news for you guys is that at least the glass beads, or the other products I'm not sure yet, but I can say about the glass beads that if you order via my own shop, my Shopify shop, you can find the link down below. This will mean that the prices will decrease. I am able to reduce my costs when I'm not selling on Etsy anymore. And the reason for this is that I won't need to pay listing fees. I don't need to pay anything for marketing. So to a certain degree it's mandatory on Etsy. You can't opt out of every marketing option. Only to some degree that's your choice or your decision to make. And I won't have all the processing fees. And then about the jewelry, I've talked about it for quite a while now, that by the end of this year I will move all of my jewelry over to my own shop. So I've made this decision now. I started on reorganizing my shop. So by now, if you visit my shop, you will see that everything that's got to do with jewelry, I've moved it all into one single drop-down menu, which is labeled for beaded jewelry, I think. And once I'm done with moving all my glass beads to my own shop, you will then also find a drop-down menu with the label glass beads or something. So that both the jewelry and probably then also the downloads within the jewelry, you can find it all there. And then it's pretty much in its own category, and then you have one category for glass beads. So depending on what you're looking for, you can then navigate via those drop-down menus. That is my idea for now. I've made a first page to see how it would look like, how I want it to look, to check how I can include all the information that you guys are usually looking for. So I've been playing around with meta fields that will be populated automatically via all the product information that I will put in there. You will still be able to choose a smaller or a larger volume, which then results in a few percentages off if you go for the larger volume. And then I will see whether I put in some more limits or thresholds. So if you reach a minimum order value, whether then some more percentages off will be applied automatically. But I will need to check that. That's quite a lot to do. With all the beads that I'm not having in my Etsy shop yet, and some more beads that are coming, as always, I just can't stop. There will be more than 900 glass beads that I need to transfer over to my Shopify shop. It's a ton to do. And first, before I start transferring them all, I need to make sure that the listing looks like I want it to and the way that my customers need it to look. So that all the fields that you are usually looking for are there, that all the information that you need is included. I do sometimes get the question about the hole size, so I definitely need that field, and I've also gotten repeated questions about whether a glass bead is mass colored or solid colored, I think you call it, or whether it's sprayed. So I definitely want to add that information to the listing so that it's easy for you to know whether you should use certain beads for jewelry that you wear directly on skin, like necklaces or bracelets and such. Then also I've noted down in my shop that there will be another shop update for jewelry by mid-November. It's going to be the last shop update before I will close my shop during a 4 to 5 week-long break. So this will then happen sometime in the beginning of December. I will close my shop and I will do quite some rebranding just to make it look a little bit more professional. And that's also going to be the time where I will transfer all my products into my own shop and I will close my Etsy shop. So that's going to be by the beginning of December. I'm currently looking into joining another marketplace platform. For now, I'm pondering whether I should join a German one, or a German-speaking one, let's say that, which focuses on handmade products for real, like no cheap crap from China, which gets resold, and no AI drop shipping products. Pretty much all the things that put me off and that Etsy willingly welcomes on its marketplace or platform, basically. So I'm pondering whether I should join that platform. I don't know whether there are other international platforms which take the handmade label seriously. I really don't know. And then I would also love to focus more on a more local market, maybe European, maybe German, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, with that lookout on international trade, maybe it's time to steer away from that. I'm not sure yet. It's really not easy to make such decisions. I don't know how it will play out, but I will try and we will see how it goes. But for me personally, I think it's a good first step to move away from Etsy. Yeah, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to let you know for now. There are more things happening in the background, but it's not yet time to let you know. Maybe it's going to be the next vlog or the one after. The rest of this evening I will spend on editing that video, and then I will need to export, upload, get all the details finished, like the thumbnail and the description, and then it's going to be dark again. So that's what's on my to-do list for this evening, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow for some organizing and maybe also some beading. Hello there, it is Wednesday. I skipped yesterday with doing anything business related. I had my 10K run and then I cooked dinner and then I rested for an hour and then it was bedtime already. So it is Wednesday now and I've got some minor things to work on. So on Monday I finished that fine edit of my next video, so I will need to configure it in YouTube Studio. It is already uploaded, so hopefully it's all ready and set for next Sunday. So that's something that I want to do this evening, but before I do that, I've got a new organizer. As you may know, I'm not a huge fan of acrylic boxes, but I need something see-through for my metal supplies. And as you can see, I've already got something in here. So I've got my eye pins here, the 14K gold-filled ones, and also my sterling silver ones. And I now want to keep on filling up these boxes. Yeah, I've got some supplies here, then I've got all my hoops. They won't fit all in there, but it's fine. I just, yeah, need to have some kind of overview. And right now I always have these supplies in these little cardboard boxes. It's just not handy because I never know what I still have and what I need to reorder. So for now I will fill all of that stuff into that new organizer. Yeah, then I've got some taxes to pay. Oh yeah, and I've got an order to fulfill for some earrings, and after that I will be busy with setting up that new video. I've got some gold-filled ear wires here, and then also the new design that I use for that smaller bead embroidered design that I've shown in the last vlog. And then I've got all these sterling silver hoops. These are gold plated, but the inner core is sterling silver, so they are stamped. I will sort them in here. I'll probably do one half gold filled and then the other half sterling silver. It's another acrylic bag and another acrylic bag. Isn't this crazy? And I've already had them in this bag, which was in this bag. Any clue why that needs to be? So then I've got these fingernail posts. They are only silver plated as far as I know. I will need to check on these. Then let's see, and it's already getting dark, so let me switch on the light. that's quite a lot of stuff. Yeah, got a stamp. Then I've got all of these larger hoops. I've never used these before. These are 4 centimeter in diameter. I usually use the 3 centimeter diameter ones. These are the same ones. And then we've got the large ones. Okay, so these are all filled. Now for the wire guards. I'm not quite sure whether they are the same size. These are quite long. And these are larger than these. So they're all different. Well done. Well done, me. Okay, doesn't really matter. So. Okay. Then I've got these lobster clasps. They also turn quite dark. They should be sterling silver. And then, yeah, those won't fit in here. Maybe I'll just keep them like this. Fit them right. I could go for these four for gold. But then I will put the extension chain and those small ball thingies in here because I combine them anyway. And then we've got the lobster clasps. We've got the bails. I can work with this so much better. I will put the labels on top like this so that I can see from up above what's in here, because I would need to pull out all the boxes if I wanted to check the content of them if I put the labels right here. I mean, it would be kind of handy maybe, but I don't think that it's helpful in this case. Okay, so once I have a quiet minute, I will label all of these, and yeah, then I'm rid of all of these boxes, which is great. So let me see whether I can close it. There it is. Maybe it's a little bit small because I don't have any space left, but for now it's good, I'd say. So these small cinnamon earrings were bought. Like all the earrings in my jewelry shop on Etsy, these are on sale because I will close my jewelry shop by the end of this year on Etsy. And yeah. So I think you currently get, I don't even know how much, I think 40% off. It's quite a lot. So these are going out. Quite sparkly with those galvanized cube beads. All glass together with brass. Yeah. So let's pack these up and get them ready for shipping. I will now print the label with the customer's address, and then I will spend some time on configuring that video in YouTube Studio, and then it's time for dinner. See you tomorrow. It is Thursday already, and as you can see, I'm in my cozy clothes, so I will stay hidden for this evening. It is now already 7 p.m. so it's dark, it's rainy, it's cold. You probably already guessed it. I got some beads, and the only reason why I ordered beads was because my favorite manufacturer got those forget-me-not beads back in stock, which, I don't know, have been sold out in my shop for months by now. Those are the light blue and golden ones, so they've been gone for quite a while, so I really wanted to get more forget-me-not beads, but of course I won't order there just because of one bead, because then I will check whether there's more that I want to get. So I got more. So yeah, let me show you what I got. And I won't even make promises anymore whether I will order more or not, because I myself, as you can see, don't know. And yeah, I'll just stop trying to predict the future. And I don't know how to open. They got new cards, new thank you cards. Those are new. That's the first one I ever got. Let me first show you why I ordered in the first place. So here they are. They've been gone for so long, and I really wanted to restock these. This shade of color was pretty much the reason why I got these beads in the first place. These tiny forget-me-not flower beads, because they have the perfect shade for forget-me-not flowers. So this time I got 2 bags. Last time I only got 1, and it felt like an eternity until they returned. Some of you have asked in the past whether I would start stocking festive beads, like Christmas beads, for example. And I'm a little bit in a pickle right now, because where are they? So I got some. My first few festive beads. So those are Christmas trees. But I've told you of my decision already to close my Etsy shops. I really didn't want to put any more beads in my current glass bead Etsy shop, because I have too little traffic, too few customers. Etsy is expensive as hell, and Etsy is so expensive and takes so many fees that I actually really didn't want to add any more beads to my shop. But I will transfer all my beads to my new shop, to my Shopify shop, by the end of this year. So this would mean that I wouldn't be able to sell these beads for this Christmas, this year. My plan is to reopen my Shopify shop in January, mid-January, but then Christmas is gone. So I really don't know what to do about this. Yeah, no clue. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear it. Maybe you're of the opinion that you're not interested in Christmas beads anyway. That's okay. So I got a bunch of Christmas trees, some green ones, golden ones. Yeah, and I don't know what to do with these right now. So then I got another new type of glass bead. You may already have seen those skull beads that I have in my shop. I want to add little alien heads, as you can see. Can you see? I think so. Here you've got one. Quite cute. These are more on the turquoise side. Some green ones and some white ones. Oh yeah, and then also super cute. I've got turtle beads. Look at these. So they are flat at the bottom. They are bicolored. The glass is bicolored. And then they've got a dark brown wash on top. These were so cute. But yeah, this is the only color I got for now. And then I've got some pretty large table cut Hawaii flowers. They are 14 millimeter. They all got some kind of metallic wash. And the glass is pretty much a mix of transparent and opaque. So it's mass colored, but they all got a wash on top. I already have these Hawaii flowers in 8 millimeter. And I also got some more 8 millimeter flower beads. So these are the tiny ones. They are super vibrant. They got a yellow wash, but I will need to check what color the glass actually is. I think it's transparent yellow and opaque orange. So, super fun, very vibrant. Probably not the bead someone is looking for in the middle of winter, but they were fun, so I got some. And because I love tiny flower beads, I of course got more bellflowers. They are 4 by 6 millimeter. You can already find all different kinds of shades in my shop. More Hawaii flowers, 14 millimeter. Then I also have some repeated customers who are pretty much only buying melon beads. So I got 2 types of round ones and then also some olive melon beads. I hope that you will like those. Always on the lookout for more fun shades and ombre color variations. So I got these. So yeah, now that you've seen the beads that I got, let me know what you think. As I already mentioned, I would prefer to add all of these new beads and also the restocks once I transferred all my beads to my own shop and once I have left Etsy. Look at it. Yeah, so these are all the beads. Let me know what you think. I got a pretty large bead order just a few hours ago. So I will be packing that one because today is the last day that I will pack an order and tomorrow is the last day for me to ship orders because I will leave for Germany in 2 days. So I will close my shop. I need to get that order ready. It is pretty large. I don't even know whether it fits into a letter envelope, one of those large ones. So maybe it's even a package. Let's see, but I will do that and then it's finally time for dinner. And it's a mess. Yeah, they all are. I don't know how many products the customer picked. Maybe 25. Yeah, so quite a lot. I will need to count most of them. Many of them I can weigh, but not maybe half of them. So it will take a little while to get it all ready and packed. And I'm sure you can hear the rain in the background, so it's going to be bead packing and tea for me for a little bit. And it's Friday again. I will quickly mark the last order as sent, so that glass bead order that came in yesterday. So then all the orders are done and shipped. And yeah, tomorrow I will then leave for Germany. And I'll quickly send a message that the package is on its way. Okay, all set and ready to leave. I will later on also need to change the notification in my Shopify shop so that everyone sees that I'm currently on a shipping break. I won't close it, but just that people can see that I'm not there. I mean, if anyone orders while I'm gone, I will let them know of my shipping break also, just to be sure that they do know that it will take a little longer until I will ship their order. And yeah, my Etsy shops are now on vacation mode. So it's now Friday evening. I've got my laundry going. I will need to, yeah, that's the last round of laundry before I will leave. I don't even know whether it will dry over the night. I will set my alarm to 4 a.m. because my train is going by 5 a.m. So there's not much time left, but if it's not dry, it just will stay here for the 2 weeks. I don't care. What I will do the rest of the evening, or at least a few hours, maybe 2 hours, we will see. I have decided to keep on beading the earring design that I showed in the last vlog, because I would love to upload 6 pairs of those earrings for the next shop update in my Shopify shop. So that will be around mid-November. That shop update will be the last one before I close my shops for the rest of the year, and before I will start transferring all my products to my Shopify shop. Yeah, so I would love to make 2 more of those pairs, and because I won't have much time left once I'm back from Germany in about 2.5 weeks, I don't know whether I can actually make it work to make the earrings then. So for now I will focus on those, see how far I get, and when I return I will see whether I can manage to make a few more necklace pendants. That's the plan for now. So I've got my tea. I will just spend my evening quietly working on my earrings, and later this night I will need to pack my suitcase, which I haven't done yet. So let's start right away, and maybe at least I can get the main parts of one of those earring pairs done. So quite spontaneous change of plans. Still sitting here with my earrings. Turns out that a colleague of mine will drop by, will have something to drink. I'll pack my suitcase and then we'll go to a bar. So yeah, not much beading happening this week, and this is how it turned out. So I'm going to have a fun evening today. Beading will need to wait for a little longer. And that was my work week. Sadly, yeah, there really wasn't much jewelry making included. That's how it goes sometimes. If you would like to see more about my business, or you'd like to learn more about beading in general, like beading techniques or how to make my own designs, please check out my channel. You can find all those videos there. If you're interested in any future content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Leave a like, leave questions if you have any, and I will see you soon. Bye!